Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Y'all see why we here. Y'all see why we are here, okay? Happy Saturday to everybody. I hope everybody's having a great start to the holiday weekend. But because I am a YouTuber, because I am a content creator, I don't really have time off like that. And when things come up in the news, I have to come to y'all with the story. Hence why we here at 8 p.m. on a Saturday, because things need to be discussed. Okay, we have to be around here having conversations when foolishness come around in our midst, and we have to say, well, that don't make no sense. Because a lot of this that's going on right now, it don't make no sense. People's admission to faking storylines and people being surprised that folks is fired for things. People feeling like people should not be fired for certain things, and even how some of the cast is defending Erica, and even how a lot of the fans, I'm going to use the word fans loosely, but how some of the fans are also coming to Erica's defense. Which I'm like, how? Why? Where? For who and for why? Who, what, where, how, and why are y'all or anybody saying what she did wasn't so bad? I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? What was y'all raised at? What's going on with y'all people around here? Okay, but anyway, how y'all doing? How is everyone doing? Okay, I will be on camera, okay, today, even though usually on weekends I don't be on camera or whatever. But look, I want y'all to do a couple of things for me first. Y'all know to please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Liking the video helps you to share me with those who don't know me. And as y'all know, I am actually very entertaining. Okay, so sharing and liking the video really does help your fellow YouTubers around here. So thank y'all. You can also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, now y'all know the comment section is made for y'all to do what? Have conversations. Okay, have your opinions. Just be respectful. Okay, nobody has to agree. We just have to respect each other. This is a respectful place. Okay, we mean everything what respectfully. Okay, hi. Hello to all the people. I had not seen myself on camera yet, so my kimono looks a little weird. But hey, y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing on this fine Saturday? I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a girl fix your boobies. My shirt. I'm in a good mood today. You know what I'm saying? It's blessed and highly favored around here. Okay, woke up on the right side of the bed. And that's always a good thing to do. Okay, again, I hope everybody else around here is having a good day. Okay, but hello to the people. Hello, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing and stuff? Okay, hello. I want to know which one of these fake is. I bet it was Bam in her forehead. We gonna talk about it. Okay, but hey, my that's my mom. Mom, I'm not gonna call you because it's gonna distract me. I just talk and I thought you probably driving. So, but y'all know my mama. Y'all know Mama Lee. Okay, right here. Y'all know she is the head JayBird in charge. Okay, so y'all say, hi, Mama Lee. Okay, anyway, love you. And I just talked to her. But I know she's driving, so I'm not gonna FaceTime her. But hey y'all, hey, okay. I love your theme song. Yes, my theme song was sung by my best friend Karla. World's on my shoulders. He said it's her, Karla Pace. Okay. Yes, you're gonna lie. Okay, I love you too. Look, live is the place to be because it gives us a chance to communicate, to talk to each other. Y'all get our thoughts out. We can all have a conversation at one time and whatnot. Okay. Hey to my mods. Hey to my members. Okay. My mods. Thank y'all. Okay. Thank y'all for helping, work the chat. So thanks. But hey to the people. Hey. Okay. Just get back from Spain. Okay. It was some foolishness. We good now. Okay. But welcome everybody. Welcome the new folks and the old folks. And this mean y'all been here, whatever. It don't mean y'all old. But yes, okay. Blessed and highly favored. Okay. Oh, yeah, I am doing well. I am. Okay. Today is a wonderful day. It's a marvelous day. Okay. Yes, and I'm having a good day today. Okay. But yes. Okay. Hey y'all, we are here. We around here. Okay. Hey to the people. Hey to the P in the Po. Now look, y'all know that the reason I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop, all the franchises, Atlanta, New York, the Family Reunion one, Miami, was because I kept feeling like the stories were getting fake and fugazi. Okay, I kept feeling like something ain't adding up. And it went from me feeling like, okay, we're getting these people's authentic lives, and their lives are just messy. It went from that to feeling like, y'all lying. This can't be real. It can't be. I don't believe it. Okay. And once I am no longer entertained by whatever we got going on, I just can't watch. Okay. You made it. Yeah. Because so usually I do wait for the 10-minute mark, but because we only talking about like one little thing or whatever, I'm not gonna wait. So to those who are here right now, thank y'all for being here. And those who watch the replay, I appreciate y'all as well. Okay. Now, but yeah, I had to start watching because this is the thing about reality TV. We know a part of it is for the cameras. We know that they we know that the producers and production put the cast together. They had the cast meet up. They had a cast going to have dinner, and then whatever happens. So yeah, we know on Love and Hip Hop, they will put, Rashida in the room with Kirk, baby mama who we cheated with. We know that. We know they will put Yandy in a room with Mendice's baby mama and the whole fight. We know they do that. Okay, we know they will put Erica, Mena, and Shekinah and Spice in a room to talk, and then whatever happens. This is the gotcha. You can put me in a room with folks I don't like. I'm not gonna use no slur. You can bring somebody up on my channel right now who I don't like. I don't have to use no kind of slur. I can read you for filth without using no slur. I'm not using cuss words, but I don't have to use no slur. And that's the crazy part. That people are like defending Erica in a way like, well, she was upset, she was put in a predicament and she reacted. When anyone's reaction to aggravation is to go a racial route, that's who you are. to your core. That's y'all seen me on here pissed off at folk. Y'all seen me, y'all have seen me yell, cuss, fuss, cry. Okay, y'all seen it all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all haven't seen me at my worst. Y'all have not seen a full-fledged pissed off Jayleesha. You have not seen that. But even a pissed off Jayleesha does not have a slur word coming out of her mouth at all. And that's no matter what your color is, what your gender is, who you identify as is. My reads, my aggravation would never be anything that is a discrimination to the person for anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why y'all acting like she just like when Ashley, because on Twitter, I saw Ashley post about it first, and the first response I had to the Erica Mena calling Spice a blue monkey on Love and Hip Hop, I was like, because she mentioned the son, I'm like, why didn't she just clap back in Spice as the mother? I said, why don't she just clap? I said, I would have said, you're a part-time mama, your kids don't even live in the country, because that's where my mind would have went. My mind would have stayed on the topic. It would have stayed on Spice. It would not have been about anything with her race, her skin tone, her hair color, nothing. Not nothing. It's stupidity. Okay? I stopped watching them all too. I don't believe nothing. I feel like the reality shows are in shambles and about to come to, and soon they're crumbling. Look, I just commented earlier today because I saw TV Deets had posted on my Twitter. TV Deets had posted the what's it called, y'all? Ratings. I'm like, what's the word? TV Deets had posted the ratings for Carlos King's show. Love and Marriage Detroit. And y'all know Detroit is here. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is here. And I said, the ratings for the season finale of Love and Marriage Detroit was 137,000 views. The lowest, the season low. Okay. I said the audience had no time to get to know the cast. From the beginning on episode 1, there was drama in each marriage. We didn't like certain cast because they came out the gate with problems. Let us get to know them, then slide the life issues in gradually, not all at once. And my point in saying that was, in the reality show world, they're following the same recipe and not realizing all the food being burned. The good old recipes that worked 20 years ago, 15 years ago, it don't work now. It don't work now. It has become very low vibrational. I agree, because it's the lowest of the low because it's easy. It's the lowest of the low because, that's just what it is. I could just cuss and fuss and I was like, no, it's stupid to me. So the fact that, we're gonna get to production. It's also production responsible while they're firing her now as if they didn't see the footage months ago and put it out anyway. So we do this right now. I feel like the issue I have with production is I think she should have been fired then. I don't believe that when things like this happen, let's just push it up under the rug. Let's not air it, because address it. Like, she said something, hold her accountable, give her whatever, whatever her punishment would be. But I don't think people should take things out. I feel like Erica Mena has been messy for a while, so it's production. So the issue I do have with production is y'all knew she said it, recorded her saying it, had her do green screens, to do her confessionals after she said it, but did not fire her publicly until the public seen it and the public was upset, even though y'all saw it then. I feel like, because I see, they should have not aired that triggering episode. Sometimes they need to put trigger warning, because something we should not keep ignoring when people say and do stupid stuff just to be like, well, let's act like it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I want there to be a space where people do something, get held accountable for it. They can either apologize, not apologize, or whatever, make amends, not make amends, or whatever. Try to make up for it, grow from it, because we all, need to grow from our mistakes. I've grown from mistakes I've made in my past, absolutely. Now, none of them learn the lessons wasn't anything like this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that, okay? But we've all made mistakes, and I said, just like I said with what show was it? With Housewives, I said Bravo is waiting to see who to fire or keep based on the ratings of the reunion. That's it. VH1 and the producers of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was waiting to see what the reaction was going to be from the people. Because if no one had cared, they wouldn't have cared either. And I say that to compare it to Black Ink Crew. When C's was caught on camera, throwing the dog around or whatever, once that story became public, they fired him then. They didn't have him keep working and waited until the show aired to see, well, how they gonna feel. No, they fired him then. He not filming on the show no more. They did it then, and they still used it for a plot line and a check for the cast. They absolutely did. They, you know what I'm saying? That's how they handled it. And for me, VH1, the production team, even Mona Scott Young, Mona Scott Young is the one who created Love and Hip Hop, all have a hand playing this. This is the thing. Love and Hip Hop as a franchise, not just Atlanta, New York, Miami, Hollywood, all of the Love and Hip Hops have cast members who have said insane things, have cast members who've done insane things. And we would say before, why are they fired? Why ain't they fired? They should be fired. You know what I'm saying? And it did not happen, okay? I think the times are changing and production now saying we can't ignore things how we used to. But what we can do is wait to see how the audience reacts to seeing it. And if the reaction isn't that bad, we have to handle it. Now, let's go to share my IG, because that's what stuff is at. Okay, so again, because I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, when people kept saying to me, like in the comment section, what you think about Erica Mena? And I was like, nothing. I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And let me find the one that I want to show y'all. So, boom. Okay. So when people kept asking about if I knew this, and I'm like, I thought it was fake news. I'm like, I said, I know that girl and call somebody, Blue Monkey. So I thought it was just a thing. Y'all know sometimes the fans say, oh, so-and-so said, but y'all know I need to see so-and-so saying it. And when I kept hearing it, but didn't see, I'm like, I don't see nothing. When the episode aired and I watched the clip in full, I had already heard about, Safari and the child support and Erica being upset and Spice getting involved. But this is another thing where y'all are too involved in other people's marriages, other people's lives, Crazy. So the fact that, oh, come on, I can see girl. Hey, come on now. Okay, this is a losing season. This is a losing season. Erica lost her man, her husband, lost her friends, because I think her and Sierra, not making friends no more, got arrested and is allegedly the main culprit in the arrest. Okay, and now she lost her job. She needs to get her shit together. She need a good friend. She need Ayana. She need help. But Erica, to me, has always acted like this. She's, to me, I can't judge her as a mother, because I don't know her. I don't know her as a mother. What I can say is, as much as she wants to make it seem like, we watched a video she did a couple, like it was one day last week, and we said, and we had said, well, she was saying, I'm better now. I ain't letting nobody's son stress me out. I'm like, man, well, clearly you don't need nobody's son to stress you out, because you gonna stress yourself out. You gonna get yourself arrested. You is on some bullshit. So as much as you want people to believe that you are not the culprit of your own karma and your own disdain for things going on, man, it's all on you. It's all on you. So seeing the video, her and Spice having a meeting, and she kind of was the middle person or whatever, and people keep saying, well, Spice brought up her child, and that's because she brought up her child, and she got mad, and she said, and she said, and she said, and she said, and I say, boy, she said was to be this. So Love and Hip Hop put out this statement. The Love Hip Hop franchise has never shied away from hard conversations in our community. Working hand in hand with our partners, viewers will see the impact of Erica Mena's remarks play out in the finale, in the final 3 episodes of the season. Effective immediately, she would not appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, the key word is in there, in the thing is, she won't be on the next season. So, are they just having her sit out one season? Will she be back in 2 seasons? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But they put that out. We know, okay, she's been fired. She's been let go. She's done. Now, y'all know that Mona, Mona Scott Young, who is the creator of that, Mona put up, 8 or 9 hours ago, this handle. Took off, no comments. I ain't no comments. It's comments. Oh, it's limited comments. So you can't comment. Well, I can't comment. Ain't nobody commenting. Okay. And it just said handle. Mona Scott is the producer. Y'all know how Mona Scott, Carlos King, Shawnee O'Neal, Andy Cohen. Mona is, you know what I'm saying? So Mona said it was handled. Whatever. Now, let's have a conversation of what is offensive, what isn't offensive. What can she be upset about, what she cannot be upset about. Some people feel like what Erica said was warranted because Spice was talking about Erica's kids. In my opinion, I don't feel like Spice was talking about Erica's children or Erica's son. In my opinion, they were having a conversation. Erica was then saying, well, y'all don't see my point. Okay? Y'all don't see my point. Y'all don't understand. I have 2 kids, blah, 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 blah. Erica was the one who brought up how she felt like in her life, in her divorce, in her whatever shit with Safari, how she has it harder and other folks don't understand how hard she had things. And in my opinion, Erica was the one who brought the kids up. Okay. Spice's response to that was, in my opinion, when Erica said that, Spice got pissed. Spice said, see, you playing victim because you acting as if you're the only person who has kids and is a single parent or a parent where the dude that left. It ain't just you. You're being selfish. That's where the argument started. And when Spice said, I've been on my own, my kids for 14 years, Erica's response was, well, for me, bitch, it's been 16 years. It's been 16. She then brought up her oldest son. And when look, I don't have not nan dog in this fight. I'm a commenter. I'm team JayLeesCorner. Okay. However, when Erica then brought up her son that she's been a parent to for 16 years, Spice said, oh, the one who don't like you, not Spice. That was a little jab, but that was a jab to Erica. Spice was referring to Erica as a parent and how her son, for whatever the reasons may be, don't like her mama. Point blank in the period. And from that argument of one single mom to another single mom, even when Erica flipped the table, Spice kept on saying, you know I know things. You the one who told me your son. You know we know these things. We also have to remember that Scrappy had brought up Erica's son weeks prior in the episode, and kept saying, Erica, while you come to me about my kids and my ex-wife, what about your son? What about your kids? So again, every time Erica is talking to other people about herself as a parent or them as a parent, they reference her children. Why? Because Erica be putting her nose in other folks' business. It's also a thing where stop telling people your business, because they then can't use it against you. Spice would not have been able to say the son who don't like you if Erica didn't tell her that. You know, Spice had, let me go to Spice face, because Spice had also brought up what I don't know if she's having on here. Let's see, Spice. That's it. Spice brought up how Scrappy had brought up Erica kids and she didn't pop off. How Stevie J brought up Erica kids and she didn't pop off. I don't see it no more. Okay. So I'm guessing she deleted it. So again, her point was other people have brought up Erica's children and Erica did not pop off about it. Cool, fine, boom. But again, the conversation of kids started because Erica brought up how hard she has it as a single mom. And she was talking to a single mom. That's that on that. Okay, so from that conversation, table gets flipped, fussing. Your son doesn't like you. Again, Spice, my response would have been, bitch, your kids can't even talk to you in the same country. They don't live here. Okay, do they have a visa? Is they enrolled in school in here or over there? Okay, my response would have been about Spice as a parent and her kids. You want to go on kids? Cool, I'm going to go on kids. Now, Erica is upset. Cool, she has a right to be upset. Fine. Okay, fine. However, when you go to not you punk ass bitch, not you fuck ass hoe, not you trick ass bitch. You hear me? When you, because there are things to say, you know, against somebody because you pissed. Spice, do you have a visa? Can your kids even come here? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would have went back for that. But no, Erica chose to go to not you monkey, you blue. And I'm like, a blue, I'm like, is that a drink? Because, and let's be real. Calling a black woman, calling anyone of the melanin, any of us, monkey is an insult. Period. And Erica is not one of us. She isn't. Erica called her that for a reason, and she meant it. Her vein popped out and everything. When her vein pop out, you know she mean it. vein popping out, mouth all loud, gotta be held back. Okay, she was on some beat of the S, all up and through. That's on her. That's on her. Erica did that. Nobody forced Erica to do, say, or do anything. They may have set up that meeting between her and Spice. However, she did and said what she did and what she said. And if she don't understand that, then that's on her. That ain't on us. That's on her. That's her fault. Okay. Erica will not be on Love and Hip Hop because she called Spice a monkey. Not because production set up a dinner between them two. No. Because of what she said. We get upset. We have emotions. It happens. Fine. However, you have to be held accountable for your actions. And because I was talking to my mama, and we was like, a monkey, like who go? Why? I said, had she called Spice a thick ass hippo, I wouldn't have been mad. Because Spice got some thick ass hips. She thick round up. Okay, had her insult, your thick ass hippo, whatever. But they probably would say that was body shaming. But again, in my opinion, when you are in a full-fledged argument, there are no punches, but there is still common sense on what you do not want to make yourself be, and you should not want to make yourself look more like a racist. And then this is the thing. It's not just that she called Spice the monkey. No, it's not just that. It's that she then made the monkey noises. Have you ever? I said, wait, what? First of all, in an argument, I can't remember what a monkey sound like. That's the gotcha. Okay, that's the gotcha. Anytime I'm fussing with somebody, I can't think of what I can't articulately mimic a monkey and do the monkey movements. I can't. Thank you, April, for the girl. Thank you so much, girl, for the super chats. My mom is black and my dad is Latino. The Latino side of my family is very colorist. I have Erica's in my family. She's always thought she was better than Spice, and when she got mad, she said it. How some of my cousins look at me. Damn. And that's the sad part. Well, I won't say it's a sad part because I think we know it exists. We understand it. We see it. I think because in some cases, people want to just ignore it. She said something crazy, take it out. Let's address it so that other folk like April who can relate to it can say, hey, this goes on in my family. Because some Latinos feel better than others and think they have the reason or the right to call us derogatory names. And then because, we should just accept it. No, we should not. The time of us accepting shit is done. If y'all haven't noticed, more people are speaking up and speaking out when things happen. We are no longer allowing things to be said that are disrespectful, discouraging, and just downright racist and diminishing to who we are as a people. We ain't allowing that shit no more at all. And Erica, girl, you got what you got because you said what you said. You said what you said. And until we just can come to a place of understanding, Erica said it, she got what she deserved because of what she said. Had she not said it, she would not be being held accountable for the BS. Okay. Now, a few people said stuff in defense. I want to get to that. I first want to go to, let's go to Lyrica. Okay. Now, Live Bits has been catching, all the lives of folks, so shout out to them. And if y'all watching me on live, yes, my lives have ads. Why? Because I need my money. It's quick ads. It's every 12 minutes, like 5 seconds. Live with it. I love you all anyway. Okay. Anyway, Lyrica, who ain't even on the show no more, and her wig pushed back too far, was on, and I don't know why folk go on live talking like it won't get caught. And let me look. I'm gonna leave. I want to say this my full chest. When I was first doing YouTube, I did pre-recorded videos. I've been doing strictly live for 95% of my content since around 2019, 2020. And when you go live and you said what you said and you put it out there, because you know that you not gonna come from no ill place, that's what it is. When you go live on social media and you say stuff and then take it down, stand in what you said. Stand in what you said. Because even if what you said was some bullshit, you can always further explain yourself in an open conversation. So I don't edit my lives. I don't take my lives down unless I have to. That one time. Anyway, because I'm never coming from a ill place. I'm never coming from a malicious place. I'm not gonna say nothing crazy about nobody. I would not have to bleep out no slur or nothing, because in my nature, that ain't who I am. And I'm not saying that people don't slip up and maybe cuss too much or may slip up and say, oh, say bitch. You know what I'm saying? There are things that you can slip up and say that does not make you a bad person. You know what I'm saying? But putting something out there and then taking it down, hoping no one really saw it, while you're defending your coworker, it's like, wait, what? And that's go for Lyrica. Okay, let me put it back on screen. Because most of these folks who have came around here defending in some way or another what Erica said, the lives is gone. That's why in life of these celebrities, of these reality stars, if you don't cut their lives initially, it be gone. Anyway, let's listen to Lyrica and her shit. Oh wait, I need sound.
Me, and you mentioned my son.
Let me know if y'all hear echo, because I'm not gonna mute my mic.
Say he doesn't like me. I mean, it's not my business, but I saw somebody say in the comments, then I might be like offended, and I might, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
See, when someone say, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm gonna say. If someone speak on my son, cool. But if something racist comes out, that's on you. Cuss them out from the top to the bottom. Do all that. But when someone said, I don't know what I would say if somebody came after my son.
I'm sorry, I just don't. It's like rules to arguing now. You better not say somebody's a gay. You can't say he's a beep or that, or if it's a trans or it's a this, or you
not if it's a trans. A trans what? Not if it's not it. Again, when you're talking, it shows who you are.
Better not say this about skin, or you better not say like, it's like, so somebody say something about your kid, but then what if you don't have the same, like, what if you can't say back to them, that's why your kid this and that?
You said anyway. If Spice said your child don't like you, you may not be able to say they child don't like them. But there's something to be said about them or their child. Period. And in my opinion, when you fussing, yeah, you're trying to offend the other person. But there's a difference between being offensive and being racist, being sexist, being, transphobic. If I'm arguing with somebody who happens to be trans, I don't have to reference them being trans as an insult because that's called transphobia. If I'm arguing with a white person, I don't have to call them a white slur. I'll just cuss them out. I call them by their name. You punk ass, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, there are no rules to fussing and argue. There aren't to that, but there should be rules in your spirit of what you won't do. Period.
Because it's not the same. Like, you don't have the same pride. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you gotta like figure out what's the right way to argue. Like, let's be real, y'all. We're human. Like, are you really thinking about how to argue with somebody when you mad?
I don't have to think how to argue. I just argue. It's like you have words in your brain that you use. You should know how to use them. If you don't know how to use the right words, then that's on you. That means you stupid.
Come on.
So she felt like ain't no rules. You shouldn't have to think about the person's race. You shouldn't have to not think about this and think about. I was like, what is wrong with you people? And again, that does not mean that if someone says something that you find offensive about your children, that you don't have the right to be upset. You have the right to be upset. But what you say in your upsetness will have consequences. And that's the point. Erica is living with and dealing with the consequences of our actions. Okay. Now let's get to I'm the last tomorrow. I have other stuff for my last tomorrow. As y'all see. Something will be discussed tomorrow. Now, I'll just pull up here right here. Akbar V, who used to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and now she be doing much nothing. Okay, now she be rapping a little bit. But she's asking a question. Well, let me see. But I wanted to refresh.
Oh Lord, let me asking the real question, cause I ain't trying to get canceled. So when us black people be like, this hoe so monkey, man. This monkey ass hoe always got some shit going. Ooh. Do we get canceled for saying that? I'm just really asking, cause is it cool for black people to say it? Oh Lord, let me asking the real question, cause I ain't trying to get canceled. So when us black people be like, this hoe so monkey, man.
I ain't never said this hoe so monkey. Is that an Atlanta thing? I ain't never said this whole song. I ain't never said that.
Hey, monkey ass hoe always got some shit going. Ooh. Do we get canceled for saying that?
Now, when black people ask other black people if we say things, we get canceled. I don't recall myself ever calling a black person a monkey. I don't recall this monkey. This monkey. No, my go-to phrase is, man, this monkey ass bitch. That's what I say. I don't recall ever saying, man, this monkey. I don't, because that's why. I'm like, what do you mean? I don't know that. Okay, so I'm like, no. But I also feel like if a black person is fussing with a black person and someone say, man, you monkey ass bitch. One, I was like, why you call her a monkey? Why was it a monkey? I was still wondering why you call her monkey. That would confuse me still. I would be confused. Now, I would not say they're being racist per se. I would be confused because when we argue, we say, man, this nigga what? We say the N-word in arguments. So I'm like, man, first of all, shut up. Be quiet. Because you're making up things. Okay? Don't nobody. I'm like, who? No one says that. So Akbar, who used to be on the show a long time ago, honey, hush. Be quiet. Leave it be. And I mean that wholeheartedly. You hear me? Now, Megan James trying to poke at all the folk who said some things. Okay, Megan James, who's never been on Love and Hip Hop, she's only been on she was on. Was she on Basketball Wives? I know she was on Bad Girls Club. I don't know what else she's been on since then, but she's whatever. But she said Love and Hip Hop Atlanta should have edited what Erica said out completely. Not in defense of her because she is wrong, but they knew what she said before they aired it. And I'm like, no, I don't agree. I don't agree. Because again, as y'all may know, if y'all didn't know then, y'all know now, I feel like when things are said that are offensive, that, were not said on purpose, let's discuss it. Let's discuss the stigma of how people feel about other folks. I feel that way. So I feel like when someone says something deliberately, to be deliberate a way, you're deliberately being racist. Okay? No, don't take it out. Don't take it out. No. Now, Portia commented on this post and she said common practice to air it and react after. That's when they exercise the so-called reality part of the TV show, right or wrong. We also saw Kit. Kit was on Black Ink Crew New York and Black Ink Crew Chicago, and she said they always do that when it's a significant amount of backlash regarding a situation. It's usually counseled, not canceled. This time, the blowback was too much to ignore. Politics. I do feel like letting it play out and handling it for how it plays out will work. Also, because this already happened months ago, and they're saying what happened will play out with the last 3 episodes. For all we know, the next 3 episodes is them reprimanding her for what happened, seeing if she's apologetic for it. Because what if in the car she was like, damn, why did I do that? Like if she instantly realized I can't believe that. I can't believe. And if she is apologetic, remorseful, and wants to work for the better, whatever, then cool. Not cool. I won't say cool, but let her work towards redeeming herself. If that's what we'll see the next 3 episodes. Because again, the thing said you will see how it plays out the next 3. So no, let it stay in and let us see how it plays out. Let's see how production handled it. But again, Erica did monkey noises too. Cause my most shockedness was she did the monkey noises. She did monkey noises. That's what got me confused about the whole thing. I'm like, monkey noises. Like, that's far. That's far. Now, also, I want to see, because besides Megan, who ain't never been on the show to my knowledge, so I'm like, girl, be quiet. We had the girl, y'all remember Paris, who used to be on the show. She used to be a plus size girl. She's lost weight, looks great. I think she wants to be a comedian. I don't find her funny. But Paris, who used to be on the show, commented and said, nah, I'm not for people getting fired. That's crazy. People say shit in the heat of the moment. I've seen and heard worse on show. But what have you seen? What have you heard? Where did Rick Dollaz speak out? If somebody can DM me and send me where he says something so I can see, because I haven't seen him say nothing. So somebody knows where he said it at, send it to me in a DM. Because I don't know that man. Was it on his IG? Was it on Twitter? But if someone can send it to me so I can see it. Okay, anyway. Because I don't have it. But Paris, like I've seen and heard words. I'm like, but where? From who? And if y'all have heard and said words, then the whole damn show should be canceled, if you ask me. Because if not, it's like, well, if y'all just round there, what's his name on? Was it Rich Dollaz? You know, I call that man Rich No Dollars. Let me see. He's talking about some dolphins. I don't see him saying nothing. Did he reply to something? Let me see. I don't see, but yeah, whatever he said, I don't see it. So if y'all have it, just send it to me in my DM. Cause I ain't there. But Rich Dollars, plus he don't even matter. But again, I don't believe that y'all have seen her worse. And if y'all haven't seen her worse, y'all ignoring the foolishness, the stupidity of it all. Why do that? Why ignore, people being racist, colorist, just any of the ist? Okay. That's just stupid. Now, that was Paris, send her a little piece, but girl, because you ain't gonna try no more. The girl, Luciana. Okay, Luciana girl had her piece to say things. Okay, I believe Erica's the type of woman who loves black penis, but doesn't like black vagina that it came out of. I was like, girl, okay, that's a lot. But she talked to they were talk, and they said again. She said, "I believe that Spice and Erica both went low, but to resort to a racial slur because you are mad is a slap in my black face and all other black women. I believe Erica is one who loves black penis, okay, but doesn't like the black vagina it came out of. The word monkey came out of her mouth is equivalent to a Caucasian saying NIGG. Okay, I'm tired of women cosplaying as black women until they are mad at us. Then we become monkeys and roaches." Again, I'm like, I don't see the point of trying to ignore what Erica said, because she'll just keep saying it and keep getting away with it. Period. Like, and if people don't understand why us black folk is upset, then you're not a part of the community. They had referred to Michelle Obama as a monkey, and I believe even like made an illustration of it, and we were fucking pissed. So I'm like, everyone is aware that using that term is a slur. And it's said to be offensive. And in an argument, you can't be offensive in that way, because we look at you for who you are and what you say and what you do. And if you are married to or was married to a, Jamaican man, you have children who are black, who will be looked at as black. Would you be okay if someone called your child a monkey? Would that be okay with you? I don't think it would be. I think you'll be pissed off. You'll be pissed off a lot. Okay. You would not be happy about it. You would not, it's there's no issue. You would not. She would be upset. And again, the thing about it is, Spice did not call or talk about Erica's children. She did not. She talked about Erica as a parent, because Erica's oldest son allegedly don't like Erica, because when he was younger, Erica left him with her peoples, her family to help raise, while she was out working, making money, living a life or whatever. So for that reason, he doesn't really like this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Also, I've heard in the past that her son may possibly have, some kind of disorder or something. And that's another reason to why she doesn't, or he doesn't like being around people. Oh, Rich went live. Y'all, how long was this nigga live? But thank you, Kyra Smith. Because if it's long, I don't want it. No, it's 21 minutes. We'll listen to his live at the end, and we'll have a conversation, because all we have left is to see Scrappy's comments, and then so thank you, Kyra, for sending me the thing that he did on IG and whatnot, and we'll watch it that way. So I feel like Erica could be extra triggered in defending her son because of who he is, how he was raised, how he feels. And that's her right as a mom. But you can't keep using your kids as your trigger point to act like a crazy racist person, a crazy upset person, and this and that and that and this. You can't keep using that excuse, because, again, at some point you have to understand, people are not discussing your children. They're discussing you. They are discussing you. Period. Let's get to Scrappy's comments, because Scrappy was on live. First of all, Scrappy stopped going on live. Scrappy was on live, and this was also caught by the live thing.
Again, I don't know if that's real. I know I seen it on Love and Hip Hop page, so somebody sent that to me, but everybody was like, I don't know, I ain't heard that. I was saying, hey, I don't know. I mean, I think that's pretty bozo for them to fire somebody after they set you up. They set you up.
Now, he's saying it was bozo of production to fire somebody, and he says after setting them up. I want folk to get, I don't think that he's saying production set up this argument, they set up this fight. His point is, and we've heard people say this in the past, that production will set up meetups. They'll say, hey, you, Spice, you and Erica Chicago gonna meet up. Scrappy, you, and so on, so on. So production sets up the meetups. They set up the scenes. What happens is on y'all. Okay? What happens is on y'all. And production did not set that up. That is what happened.
And put you, they get you all hyped up, have somebody talk to you, you know what I'm saying? And then you react, and then they want to fire you. You feel what I'm saying?
And again, we have to stop making excuses for the reaction. Because everybody has to be held accountable for their actions. And when you're held accountable for your actions and whatever happens, you just have to discuss it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. And admit where you went wrong, what your intentions was, and let that be what it is. But to me, Scrap was trying to kind of make it seem as if, Erica was, she was provoked. And because she was provoked, she said something racist. It's like, no. She could have had 18. Her reaction could have been just fighting and fussing with Spice. They could have kept fussing and arguing. They could have both been right, wrong, or indifferent. No one is upset that no one is complaining that Erica was mad and was going off, but the monkey was like, it was one step too far.
And I don't really fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with her at all, like at all. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you put me in a position, cuz like nigga talking about my kids and all that, nigga in the fight. I ain't throwing no table. I'm throwing a table in the fight. Hand. They can fire me. They know that.
I'm gonna need grown adults to not want to fight other grown adults in general. Just saying.
No, they can. I'm I'm gonna still do me. I was doing me before, I'm doing me after.
Scrap, I need you to understand that most folks know you more from loving hip hop than your music. Okay, so you can say all you want that, oh, they can fire me. I don't care. I've been doing me, sir. More folk know you from this show than your music. Okay, not saying that you ain't Scrap from where you from? What is them, girl? Crime Mob. But stop it.
But it just, I don't see how they can do that. How they can fire somebody after y'all started it. You feel me? You started it. Yeah, I feel about Eric. And you knew we was getting fired. I don't know if they had beef. You knew I ain't like this. So why you put me around this? The thing is, they put people that play with people that don't play. And you know what I'm saying? When you start playing, cuz like nigga like me I ain't finna hold it. Hey.
I think both Spice and Erica will get active. So I'm like, sir, calm down.
If had the shit that was done to me was a man doing that to me, I would have beat the fuck out one of them niggas. They even been in front of this.
Now we know that Erica, Mena, and that Erica, Mena, and Sierra both came and Scrap about the kid thing. So him saying, had they been a man, I would have fought him. Sir, pay your child support. Okay, pay the child support. So who else said something? Oh, I want to touch on this. Scrap saying, admitting fake storylines. And then we're going to get into watching whatever Rich Dollaz said. I hope he ain't on music.
Your baby dad ain't even paying that. Hey, listen. Ain't none of my baby mamas come out. I don't know what they said. I didn't see it, but I see everybody taking up for me and shit.
You should never reply to something that you didn't see what was said.
But look, though. The fact that y'all saying that, let me know that y'all somebody like her. You know what I'm saying? Only people that, let me tell you something. Only people that agree with a negative person or negative people. And you must be the same type woman. That's how I look at it. So I don't begrudge you. Feel how you feel, have your opinions. You don't even know nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just know what they put on TV. And you know the lie that I let go around. Because I'm gonna get my check.
You only know the lie I let go around to get my check. So we already know that, Amara was saying her and Safari was fake for a check. Now Scrap want to say, oh, me not paying child support, me not paying bills is for a storyline, and I'm letting that narrative go for a check. So you've been letting the narrative that you don't pay child support, that you don't take care of your kids from season 1 till now, because Erica Dixon was complaining in the first season about you not holding your weight, about her paying the bills, about her needing more money from you because you were not paying things. And now Erica Mena is saying you might pay child support, but you don't pay it on time. So you have been letting the narrative run for whatever, 13 years, 14 years, all these years that you don't stupidity.
You can tell 100 lies as long as I get my check. And the people that saying dumb shit, you ain't getting a bigger check than me. You feel me? Nigga, if you make, you know what I'm saying, whatever you making, guaranteed I make way more than that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I rap, still get rap money, still do shows, your baby dad ain't even. You feel what I'm saying? So I take care of every last one of them. Both. I got 4 now. Huh? You know all my kids, they just ask me for me. Huh?
This is why they on social media. I would never care so much to be on social. Why? Dumb, stupid. And I'm like, if you getting such a big check, why are y'all telling people that it's fake? A part of your storyline is a fake narrative for a check. Anytime a reality star come out and say something is fake, they should be fired. because you ruining the show. Can you imagine if that's like a movie star telling the end of a movie before it came out? If you are a reality star and your shows are supposed to be based in your reality, it's like, bruh, you should be fired if you come around there telling people, hey, you know it ain't true. You know it's fake. It's a narrative, okay, for attention. That don't make no damn sense. It's stupid to me. It's just not stupid. Okay, duh. Now, I want to move on to, well, let's go to over here. To hear what Rich had to say. Now, I need y'all to do what? Like the video, please. Because y'all know liking is the thing to do. So, Rich, no Dollaz. You know, Detroit, they want to do all that. Okay, if y'all don't know, if anyone who's here is new, I'm from Detroit. Born and raised. You hear me? So, Rich, no Dollaz, who's been on Love and Hip Hop since season 1. He was on Love and Hip Hop, New York. Of course, he had to put in his 2 cents. Okay. Just his 2 cents. Now we're gonna do a little watch along of this or whatever. Again, this is, I believe it was 19 minutes. Oh, okay, that's fine. We're gonna listen and talk a little bit, and then we will be done. Okay, because y'all know we love watch along. We love watch along all day. Let's go.
What up, y'all?
I can't fast forward it. I can't speed it up. Okay, we have to just go through it. Okay, now at some point, if it gets boring, we'll just cut it off. Okay, we're gonna give it at least 5 minutes.
Wanted to get in real quick. I went live the other day. I knew this was gonna happen. I felt like this was gonna happen, but I went live the other day. I actually spoke to Erica after I went live, but I knew that this was gonna happen. Like I said, I'm gonna say this one time. I'm not gonna keep y'all on here long.
I mean, it was 20 minutes, so I guess I'm leaving it be.
I wanted to get this point across real quick. First and foremost, I don't condone calling a black woman a monkey. I don't condone any of that. I promise if Erica had it to do over again, she would have never said that shit.
Now, y'all know he used to date Erica. Okay, y'all know back in their first seasons, Rich was messing around with Erica. So, do we think that he's just taking up for his ex? Do he really think that if Erica had time to think, she would not have called Spice the Monkey continuously over and over, and would have also not been dragged to the car by productions that Erica stopped while making monkey noises? Again, you can accidentally call somebody a monkey one time, but when you keep doing it and make the monkey noises, that's a little bit different. I'm just saying.
It would have never went like that. It would have never got crazy like that. You do things in the heat of the moment. You do things that you regret.
I agree. I agree with Rich Daddy No Dollaz.
Excuse me, that you regret. So now, what I will say is this.
What?
if you know people's triggers,
Mm-hmm.
if you know how people are,
Mm-hmm.
if you're in the heat of a moment and you're in an argument,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I will say about an argument. An argument with somebody you know, somebody you love, then you might want to tread lightly. You don't want to ever go to a point where you are arguing with somebody and you don't want to cross lines, because like my brother, shout out to my brother who just logged on. If me and Renell, that's my brother. If me and Renell get into an argument, I'm not going to say anything that's going to hurt his feelings forever. I'm not going to say anything that we can't come back from.
So what can't come? What can't come back from? What can someone come back from? Can they not come back from saying your son don't like you? If you told me your son don't like you, or can we not move past and can't come back from us in an argument and you call me a blue monkey?
I'm not making excuses. I don't want
you. I mean, you are.
y'all to think that I'm making excuses.
But you are.
Excuses. Y'all got your own opinion. You want the girl fired? Well, you got her fired. She's fired. You didn't. You wanted to cancel her? Then do what you do. I'm not telling anybody not to do what you feel that you need to do in this moment.
Okay.
All I'm saying is this:
is what?
If I'm arguing with my brother Renell,
okay,
I'm arguing with my daughter Ashley, my son Taylor, I'm arguing with my mom, I'm arguing with my dad, whatever, my sisters. I'm not gonna cross lines because I love them.
So what are you saying? What?
And I'm not gonna cross lines that I can never come back from somebody who is considered my family or my friend. Because an argument is never that important. Winning an argument is never that important.
Right. It's never important to win an argument so far that you call your friend a blue monkey. Because you saying a lot. Again, y'all, I know the ass is popping up. Once you can skip an ad is fine, but the ads play every 12 minutes. Okay? Anyway, I just feel like he's making excuses for Erica because he keeps saying, you shouldn't, when you know someone's triggers, because we know Erica's trigger is her son, it's her kids in general. That is not an excuse, that's her trigger. Okay, we as adults have to learn how to do what? Control our triggers. We have to learn how to control our triggers. No one should have to sit around here and tiptoe around your triggers when what was said wasn't even about your child. You told me something. You told me your son don't like you.
When it comes to friends and family. But what I will say is this. When you argue with somebody that you don't give a fuck about, you arguing with somebody who has already what you considered hit below the belt, you don't give a fuck what you say.
That's fine. That is first of all, start get you a phone holder. Get you a phone holder first. That arm making me mad. Second of all, no one is saying that, Erica should have thought about it. The point is the fact that was her response. That means that's who she is. Because we've seen 18,755 other fights on Love and Hip Hop, the franchise as a whole. I don't recall people saying things out of pocket unless production is always cut out y'all over the top comments, unless all these years they've cut out and bleeped out and was able to censor all the people. Because we've seen some messy fights. We've seen some mean fights. When Kim Bella was getting kicked around by Chrissy in season 1, that was tough. When Erica Mena was fighting at that park, that was tough. We've seen fights happen over and over. When Scrappy and Erica Dixon and Stevie J and Jocelyn was about to fight outside, we seen all that. When Jocelyn and Stevie J was high off that cocaine at the reunion, fussing or whatever, people was pissed at them. No one called Jocelyn out her name. No one call her any, negative name for her who she is. I mean, they called her a hoe and a hooker. But again, there are ways where when you're pissed, you will say anything. I will still never say nothing racist. That's some bullshit.
You don't care about what you say.
I do. You want to know why? Because I'm not racist.
It doesn't matter what you say.
It does. You want to know why? Because I'm not racist.
You are swinging for the fences.
I'm not swinging at the racist fences. I ain't doing that.
You are trying to hurt somebody.
Not their race.
So, again.
Because if that's the case, when white people get pissed off, when white folks get mad at us, and they get so upset, they're so mad at our black selves, they're upset. The white, anybody who is not of the African American, our heritage, if anybody who's upset, the Irish folk, white folk, Hispanic folk, Spanish folk, whoever, anyone who ain't us, and they mad, and we arguing, and they call us the N-word, we can't be mad, because when you're upset, you want to say anything. What sense does it make to say, oh, if you're upset, you're arguing, you can't get mad if someone calls you a racist name?
I'm not condoning it.
You are. Do you know what condone means, Rich Daddy Dollaz? Do you know? Do you know what not condoning something means? You can't. I don't think so.
Erica was dead wrong.
Okay.
And when I spoke to Erica, she acknowledged that she was dead wrong. But she swung for the fences.
Well, when you swing up there somewhere to the RACIS fences, okay, you have to, because again, we black folk, we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. And now all that's happening is she's suffering the consequences of her actions. The same way I had a whole strike on my channel and I had to suffer the consequences for posting something that somebody ain't want to post it. I had to have it handled. I had to handle it. When you do things, you have to handle it. But what Erica did, that's just who she is.
Spice says something about her child.
No, she did not. Spice says something about Erica. That your child don't like you. That don't mean nothing about that kid. That mean that kid don't like you because you told me that kid don't like you. That's on you. I would never tell somebody, my kid don't like me. And we know kids sometimes be pissed at their parents. I have never been so pissed at my parents, my mom, my dad, y'all know my mom, my dad, and I have a bio father. Okay. When I say my parents, I mean my mom, my dad who raised me. You know what I mean? I've never been so upset with my parents that I don't like them. I mean, they made me mad. Okay, when you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure my mom ain't never, JD don't like us. They would never, because who says that? If your kid don't like you, it's not in any real way. Sometimes kids are upset with their parents. That's just life. Stop using that as a reason. All we saw was Spice saying, oh, when Erica brought up, I've been a mom for, because if you notice, when Spice was talking about Erica as a single mom, she only referenced the 2 kids with Safari. She didn't even reference the oldest child. Erica did. Every conversation most people have with Erica is about her and Safari's 2 children, because that's who she complains about being a mother to. I'm a single mom to 2 kids. He left me with 2 kids. You really have 3. You really have 3. So again, let's make it clear. Spice did not even bring that boy up. Erica did, and Spice's response was that he don't even like you. Because how do you know? You told me. You just said I know. I know things. And instead of Erica staying in mama bear mode and ripping Spice to shreds about Spice, she went to, you're a blue monkey.
Your son don't even mess with you, or your son don't like you, or something to that effect. Everybody knows King is Erica's trigger. Everybody knows.
Erica needs to fix her trigger. Whatever's going on between Erica and her son, whose name is King, I ain't know his name. Between Erica and King, Erica need to. If you can't operate in society as a regular human being because you have a trigger, just work on your trigger. I have triggers too. But I know my triggers. And when I feel like someone is attempting to flick the switch on my trigger, I walk away. If I can't walk away, I will read a bitch down. But none of it will ever be something that can be looked at as derogatory or nothing. It ain't none of the cysts, or it ain't no phobia. It ain't none of that. Everyone have triggers. You have to learn how to control your triggers. And even if you get it's not wrong for Erica to be upset and have a trigger. That's fine. But how she is reacting to her trigger 16 years later is on her.
Knows you want Erica to lose her mind, talk about a kid. Everybody knows how Erica feels about that situation. It's already been brought up. She's already lost her mind on many of an occasion. People talking about her fucking child.
Guess what I would stop doing? Being on the show where people, I would not want to be in an environment that keeps triggering me. You know? Like the video. I would not keep allowing myself to be put in a situation that keeps triggering me. Because then I use that as an excuse to act like a crazy person. And I mean that in the way of seeing Erica making monkey noises looked crazy. It looks a bit insane. Because you know your trigger. Most people don't know their triggers. They just get triggered. And they have no idea why. And yeah, let's not forget, she also wished the lady dead. You should have died. You should have died, bitch. I was like, why she gotta die? We don't want nobody to die around here. We don't want that. So the fact that Rich is so eloquently explaining that Erica's trigger is her son, everyone knows is her trigger, including Erica, the fact that in all these years, she has not worked to fix that. Okay? She has not worked to make sure that no one can use her triggers against her. Can you imagine if every time somebody called me fat, I got triggered and I just spazzed? Can you imagine if every time someone, would say to somebody, oh, your mother's dead? You know what I'm saying? Like, people who have dead moms, people who have dead parents, people who have these things that people know, if every time someone went for that and you just got triggered and you just, you know what I'm saying? No. You have to learn how to control your triggers. You also have to learn how to not let other folks play with you. That does not mean that you don't have emotions. It does not mean that you will not get upset. We have rights to be upset, but it's how you handle being upset. That's the issue.
So again, should she have said what she said? No. But in the heat,
time he say but, we should punch him in the esophagus.
At the moment, I don't think it was racist. Say what you want to say.
Y'all think he's on Erica back?
I don't think it was racist. I think it was a situation where.
Then why did she call her a giraffe? Why did she call her? I told y'all, call the bitch a hippo. Thick ass hips like a hippo. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't she call her a bald eagle? We ain't never seen Spice hair. You bald eagle, you bald headed bitch. Why didn't you do that? Calling somebody a monkey who is African in any shape, way of the word, of the heritage, we know why you would do that. So even if Rich No Dollaz don't think it's racist, production did, the world did, Jesus did. I'm sure I'm white folk called her a monkey. You called me a monkey. Why would anyone do that? That's just stupid. If you don't understand that saying someone is eloquently explaining things, that means they are just explicitly in all the words in the dictionary being clear about what they're saying. Eloquently does not mean what they're saying is right, or that I agree, or that it makes sense. Eloquently just means they are expressing themselves perfectly. There's no confusion in what someone's saying. That's what when I say he's so eloquently explaining things. That's what I mean. Just so that y'all know. Because as I keep saying, he sounds stupid. But he's clearly expressing his thoughts.
Here, Spice says something that triggered her, and the first thing out her mouth was to swing for the fences, go below the belt, and say the craziest, most ridiculous thing that you could say that was going to make her equally as angry as you are in that moment.
And the gotcha is, Spice, who did an interview, and I don't have it because I didn't feel like putting it up, and someone asked her how she felt. She said, nothing that no one calls me can like make me be like who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like her calling me a monkey doesn't make me a monkey. You know? So even Spice is like, I'm not even letting what she said get to me. So you call her that, but at the same time, she really did, you know what I'm saying? And the whole time Spice is like, your son doesn't like you. Your son hates you. My son loves me. And she stayed on Erica's trigger. Because now I'm a monkey, okay, but I'm going to keep saying it.
That's it. That's it. No more, no less. No more, no less. Choice of words. Let's talk about the choice of words. Calling a black woman a monkey has racial connotation.
Okay, so let me get it straight. You're saying calling a black person a monkey has racist connotation, but also saying that when Erica did it, it wasn't racist. You are saying that when that happens, this is what it is, except when Erica did it, is that...
Shut up! That is so stupid.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. And the whole time, monkeys is around.
Now, why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get drawn into it?
Because monkeys is mad and they bigger somewhere else. Why am I in the conversation? You cannot sit up here and say, you know, yeah, when someone does that, it's racist, but not when Erica does it. No.
Understand that. I get it.
Oh.
In 2023, you just can't say shit like that. Understood. Get it.
But
Do I think E is racist? Fuck no, Erica's not racist. She's fucking whole Latino. Like, and
so
there are Latinos that are racist. Let's not.
You are contradiction.
Let's not do that. But she ain't one of them. She ain't one of them.
So she can use things that make someone be it, but she ain't it. It's like saying, well, somebody keep robbing a bank, but they're not a bank robber. Somebody keep doing crack, but they're not a crackhead. Somebody can keep sucking dick. But look, if you keep being accused of things, if you keep doing things, because this ain't the first time she's been accused of using words and slurs and having these, moments of racistness.
That girl ain't racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could sit here and we can say what we want to say, and I get everybody's outrage. Once again, let me preface this whole live by saying, I understand the outrage. I understand the outrage. I understand the outrage.
But
you happy now? I understand the outrage.
But
if you swing for the fences, you hit below the belt, expect somebody to give you the same energy. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Right. You are absolutely right. You are 100% right. Because this is the I'm not racism because I have black friends arguments. Okay. Just because Rich is so stupid. It's so dumb. But if this is the hill he wants to lay on, let him lay there. Okay, we have a look. Y'all know the JayLeesCorner is all about having the conversation.
Okay, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Right. So because Erica had a trigger that she can't control, she brought up her kids and her business parents. Spice came back and said, well, son don't like you. Okay, argument ensues. Argument. And at the end of the day, you said something that took it too far and lost your job. And this is the gotcha. She has currently lost her job on Love and Hip Hop. What we don't, she can't act nowhere because the actors is on strike. Well, she may not be in the union. However, people may not want to put her in their stuff because they don't want the backlash of why y'all put Erica, she's a racist. You know what I'm saying? So not only did she lose her job on Love and Hip Hop, we don't know if other producers, directors, movie folk may not want to hire her to act anymore in their projects if, she will be looked at as maybe not bringing the race Erica around here. So you have now got yourself in a predicament to where your livelihood is based on other people hiring you to be on a show, to be in a movie, okay? And people don't like the backlash. Now look, let me go to her page real fast, real quick, okay? She's been in these movies or whatever. She's been acting and whatnot, so maybe she'll be great. But however, we do not know if these people will put her in more movie. Why? Because she was on Love and Hip Hop, being a little bit racist.
So with that being said, I'm not taking sides.
What? You already did. This live is you taking sides. Even if you say, hey, Erica's my friend. I know my friend. I don't feel like this is who she is as a person, but what she did was wrong. She also thinks it's wrong. That should be all that's said. She knows she was wrong. She knows she was wrong. But you are damn sure around here defending her to the high heavens.
Well, obviously, clearly I am. I took a side. But I won't not acknowledge what was said in 2023. That can't be said. So the ramifications for me, for Spice said something about Erica's child.
She did not. She did not. Look, we don't know what or if production cut out something that Spice said about Erica's son. What they showed, what they aired, was Spice saying your son don't like you. That is not about her son. That is a shot at Erica.
Is that acceptable? I thought children were off limits.
They supposed to be. But when we see all the ladies going at Scrap about him and Bambi's kids, why should anybody go at Scrap? And I'm not defending Scrap at all. What I'm saying is Erica and Sierra and them coming at Scrap about him and Bambi and them kids and him the father. If kids are off limits, why are y'all coming at me about my child support? Why are you coming at me about my kids and whatever? Why? So people say kids are off limits, but they still be having conversations about kids. Full conversations about kids. If kids are off limits, don't ask me about me paying child support, because that's about my kid. I'm paying child support for a kid, right? If kids are off limits, do not ask me about my child support for my kid. I'm just saying. And I'm not defending Scrap at all. I'm just making a connection.
I've been doing this show for 13 years.
And get a phone stand, Negro.
Children was off limits. But it's not a fireable offense. You understand what I'm saying? Children are supposed to be off limits, but it's not a fireable offense to say that your kid don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? It happened. Erica paid the price.
Of her actions.
In more ways than y'all know, not just Love and Hip Hop, but other things have been happening that she's absolutely contrite, absolutely wishes it never happened.
Well, then she should have been controlled her triggers.
Absolutely wishes she could take those words back. Not that she wasn't angry, not that she wouldn't have said something else, but those specific words, the monkey shit, I 100% wish, she 100% wishes that she took that back.
Did she also regret making the monkey noises or just saying blue monkey?
She had not ever said that, because that's a fireable offense. And I understand it's a fire.
Oh, so you know, like you know what you did wrong. You know, you understand it. You get it. You know? But whatever. Rich, shut up.
Fireable offense. Especially when Black women run that show. Black women are executive produce that show.
Well, that could be why they're offended, because they're Black women. And so your Latino friend, Erica Mena, called a Black person a monkey, which offended the Black women who run the show.
That's a Black woman's show.
Right. So why would you call a Black woman a monkey?
And hip hop has always been, from day one when I started, a Black woman's show. It's been Olivia, it's been Chrissy, it's been Emily Bustamante, it's Emily Black? Samaya Reese, that was day one Love and Hip Hop. Come to Atlanta, it was Jocelyn, it was Rashida, it was Erica Dixon, it was Bambi, it was Carly Red, it was Mimi Faust.
Not mentioning Bambi, who ain't started, but I mean,
it was all of this. This is a Black woman's show.
Right. So why would you think the Black women on the show would not be offended when the Latino girl called the Black lady a monkey?
So you understand where I'm going with this?
No.
The producers have always been Black women.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Whether it's LaShawn now or Mona back in the day with Stephanie. That's what it is. Like, this is our culture. This is our thing. As much as y'all hate to see it, as much as y'all hate to talk about it, y'all been watching it for the last 13 years.
I have not watched the show for the past 3 years. I watched the first 9, maybe. But I have not been watching for 13 years. I've stopped.
Excuse me. Y'all been watching it for the last 13 years. So all the Love and Hip Hop hate that that marinates within y'all's fucking mindset, you can cancel that shit because you niggas been watching this shit for the last.
No, you do what? No, why would I be niggas? Are you getting mad? Sir, are you triggered? Are you upset? Rich daddy, no dollars? Are you mad? Because some people have stopped watching. Most YouTubers don't even review the shit no damn more. A lot of people have stopped watching. Most of us who are reporting on it ain't watching the show. We watch the clip on IG. You ain't got no view from us at all. A lot of folk don't watch that show. I need somebody to pull up. I need somebody to pull up the viewership. Okay, the ratings, the views of the show.
$13 years. So knock it off. Knock it the fuck off.
And let's not act like the show has not stopped being great for a while, Brian. Why? That's why some of y'all who were on one franchise had to hop to the other one. Because it ain't that good. Okay? Yandy moved all the way to Atlanta because the New York cast was on some BS. Y'all tried the reunion thing. It worked, but also did not work. Okay? Y'all struggling now. People watch via IG and the blog that post clips. Now, I'm not saying don't nobody watch, because there are some people who watch. But the majority of folks who was watching 13 years ago, hell, even 4 years ago, are not watching now, me included.
Like, right, this ain't the most outrageous shit you've ever seen on Love and Hip Hop.
I don't recall. Look, it's not the most outrageous. However, outrageous have different pockets. We've had different fights. The craziest thing I think we ever saw was Johnson and Stevie J hyped up on that cocaine, fighting everybody. You know, seeing Chrissy stump out Emily, or seeing Chrissy stump out Cambella. Seeing Jim Jones threaten people. You know, season 1. Seeing Chrissy propose to Jim Jones 13 years ago and they ain't married still. So again, a lot of things have happened. You know, seeing how Chrissy was being mean to Samaya Reese because she wanted to work with Jim Jones and were like, whatever. It may not be the craziest, but I've never seen someone call somebody a monkey and start doing monkey noises. That's new.
Now, is it 2023? Absolutely. It's shit that you probably could have maybe got away with in 2010. Not acceptable anymore? Absolutely. Am I mad at that? I am absolutely not mad at that.
Yes, you are.
Do I think that Erica getting disciplined is par for the course? I guess. When you say something, you got to stand on it. You 10 toes down.
I said what I said.
Stand on your word and you own that shit. The reality is, in the heat of the moment, when people are arguing and the situation gets as ugly as that situation got, people are going to say things. They triggered Scrappy. Me and Scrappy had a conversation. They triggered Scrappy. Scrappy then came back.
What are you talking about?
They were talking about Scrappy's manhood.
When?
So Scrappy retaliated.
Did they? I don't know because I don't watch the shit. I didn't even know that.
That's it. Don't y'all understand that this is the same type of situation?
Did Scrappy call somebody a monkey too? What did Scrappy do? I'm confused. Because if Scrappy did not come back and say, hey, you monkeys right here, then what is the point? If he said, man, y'all, man, what you need to say what Scrappy did. If anybody watched the show and y'all know what Scrappy did, let me know. Because I'm like, what's the connection? Okay, what's the connection? Because I don't know. I don't know at all. I'm confused. Oh, Scrappy said, where's your son? So Scrappy said, where is your son? Spice said, your son don't like you. Again, I will stop coming anywhere. I'm tired of Rich. I will stop coming anywhere that is triggering me and getting me upset. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. Now, I also know I save any of this stuff in my save thing because some people were commenting on it. And in their comments, they were comparing what she did to Evelyn, to Jocelyn Hernandez. And I just felt like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the same per se. I don't look, I feel like Jocelyn on Jocelyn's Cabaret, which is on Zeus, that will forever be just a train wreck. Jocelyn on her show will forever be a train wreck, in my opinion. And I don't think we can say, well, hey, it's the same thing. I don't think we can say that, well, they not doing nothing about it's a different show. When Jocelyn was on Love and Hip Hop, at that point in time, I want to put up the thing. I don't think I saved it. I'm gonna share this screen so we can just look at Mena because she's fired now, and I want to at least show, her. With Jocelyn, when she was on Love, I can't see without my glasses. I can't see it. Jocelyn got wild at one point on Love and Hip Hop, and people were absolutely calling for her to be fired because of how she acted, because of how she was violent and all that stuff. She would say dumb things, whatever. Jocelyn on Jocelyn's Cabaret is 100% worse than Erica Mena. We have been saying that show should be canceled. Zeus don't want to cancel it. And not only that, the girls who for some reason want to be round there with Jocelyn keep going on her show. I don't know why. I don't understand at all. So that's on that. Now with Evelyn Lozada, okay, Lozada girl. Evelyn Lozada from Basketball Wives, people have been calling for her to be fired too. Y'all know she called CeCe Ling Ling. And folks were pissed off. How they treated OG in the colorism, we were pissed off. Now, the people who are in charge of production at Basketball Wives are not the same people who are on Love and Hip Hop, okay? That's Mona Scott Young versus Shawnee O'Neal. Two separate things or whatever, okay? And eventually, Evelyn was gone for a season or two. But we know that Evelyn is a trash individual. We don't like her at all. I don't watch the show no more at all. Okay, we know how she is, and we always called Evelyn out for the bullshit. We called VH1 and Shawnee them out for how they treated OG. We talked about all that stuff. Not the same disdain and aggravation we have now, we had then. They didn't listen then. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, is that not on MTV? Is that even, is it even on VH1 still? I don't even think Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is even on VH1. I believe they're on MTV. Now, they all may be under the same conglomerate, but you know what I'm saying? These days, production and people, they're firing folk. Okay, I thought so. It's on MTV now. MTV. Now, I still watch Teen Mom on MTV. The fact that I watch Teen Mom and I don't watch Love Hip Hop, it's like, because Teen Mom at least is real. At least it's actually their realities. At least it's actually their lives. They're adults now. They're in their 20s now. It's not because it's not called. It was still called Teen Mom. but they start off with T-Mouse. Okay. So it's like whatever. But we call for Shawnee to be fired. Hey, we call for Evelyn to be fired. We call for everybody who was calling CC Ling Ling, treating OG like pure B crap. We called all that stuff out. And Shawnee and that production tried to make it seem like it wasn't, there's no colorism. There's no issue. It's just OG. And OG had to put out recorded conversations to prove they was on some bullshit and was producing the bullshit. So the fact that now we had Scrap, and this Scrap, the Dollaz trying to make it seem as if production is the one to blame and production should not do this. And no, at the end of the day, we have to have that same energy. This ain't production did not make her say it. Production caught it on camera and played it. We have to stop wanting people to say things that are offensive and this and that and just take it away and not show it and not address it. Let's address why calling a black woman a monkey should not be done. Let's have that conversation. Okay? Let's talk about that. Because if we out here ignoring the conversations, things won't change. It'll be the same. Had they not aired what she said, had they not shown it, it would have been pushed up on the rug. A black rug, a Latino, I don't know which rug. And again, the thing only said Erica would not be in. She would not appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Does that mean she may be on Love Hip Hop Miami? Does that mean in 2 seasons she'll be back? If she had to do some training before she comes back to say, I'm sorry, so sorry. And I don't mind somebody admitting where they went wrong. I don't have any issue with someone saying, look, I know I said this. It was not my intent. I'm sorry for saying it. I was misinformed. I misspoke. I don't mind that. But let's have the conversation. Production did their job. Production's job is to record what's happening. Even if production say, hey, Evelyn, you and Shawnee is going to meet up with OG and CC. And if Shawnee calls one person Ling Ling and then it's diminishing the other person because she happened to be a dark-skinned woman, then hey, they're showing what she did. Okay, in this case, the production said, hey, Erica, you is going to meet up with Spice to talk. What happened, happened. Production, the cameraman, the mic holder, the fluffer, whoever, they did what they were supposed to do. And when things roll off, like even we seen that the big, was it called Big Brother, the Big Brother show, when the white dude let the N-word just slide out his mouth with ease. Because that's the words they use in real life. Y'all have been watching me for however long. Have y'all ever heard me slip up and say something racist or something phobic? No. Even in my pissed offness, even in the midst of my pissed offness, I've never done it. Because it ain't in me. A bitch might slip out. You know what I'm saying? That may happen. Not much else. Welcome, Miss Diagnosis. Look, anybody who's a new subby, who's a new JayBird, who's new to my channel, we welcome you all here. Okay, we are a very friendly bunch. We love everyone. We have conversations. This is a grown. I am 41 years old. Okay, I am 41 years old. We have conversations here about everything. So welcome to the channel, all the subbies. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. So again, anyone making it seem like Erica did not do something wrong to Spice, and anyone who feel like that in an argument anything is off limits, you're a bit cuckoo. Okay? Because the one thing that should not be off limits is anything that's racist, anything that's sexist, any phobias, all that stuff leave it be. Unless you scared of heights, that's it. You can be scared of heights. You can cuss heights out. If you don't want to go to the top, don't go to the top. But you can't be around here on some bullshit. Welcome to the first timers. I'm seeing comments now, y'all. Y'all know when I'm when I'm in my bag, I'm trying to be focused. So you know what I'm saying. I like for y'all to have your own chats. You know what I'm saying, anything like that. But yeah, welcome. Okay, so again, leave it be. Erica said what she said, and now she has to just acknowledge it. Talk about it. Hell, go somewhere. Come to the corner, Erica, Mena, and let's talk or whatever. Not, I don't even want to interrupt about it. But again, we have to be okay with discussing things that people say that some may find offensive, that some may feel like it's wrong. And again, that goes from Erica saying something extremely racist to Spice. That also goes for how we felt about Candy and Courtney's conversation about Allison. Like, let's have a conversation. Let's discuss how we feel and what we don't know and what we need to learn and how things can be different. Let's discuss all of it. Let's discuss what mental health looks like. Let's discuss what racism looks like. Let's discuss what it looked like when a Latino woman who was close to the Black community used slurs against other Black women who was their friend. Let's also discuss if she didn't mean it and she want to say, I didn't want to do that. I did not mean it. I did not mean it. But you kept repeating it and then made the noises. And was like, I'm like, she's being a monkey. And I'm like, first of all, monkeys, they be offended because I don't know if monkeys around here just doing that for I don't know monkeys. It's just stupid. It's just dumb. You hear me? Anyway, y'all, that's it for today. We had a long 2-hour chats around here. I thank everybody ever being around here because we discussed. Okay, we discussed Scrappy admitting that he has lied and he has also led a fake narrative about him being a deadbeat child support paying father to get a check. He admitted that his own self. Okay, Erica got fired. Folks is supporting her, and even though folks on the cast are speaking up for Erica, the world is speaking up for Spice and other Black women. And at the end of the day, I ain't perfect, but I would never be around here acting like here. Okay, so please like the video on your way out or on your way in. Okay, thank y'all for watching this live. Thank y'all to those who will also watch the replay. Okay, again, we have always had conversations around here. It's okay, Shandy girl, watch the replay. It's always good on the replay too. Okay, I'm tired though. Okay, we're gonna have 2 hours. So I will be live tomorrow around 5, 6 or whatever to have other conversations because Sheree having her bills or whatever. We're gonna do that. I'll be live for Housewives reunion on Monday afternoon because I'm off work on Monday, so we'll have that conversation there as well. I love you all. Please be safe, be safe, be safe. Okay, do not forget to center yourself and everyone around you, and always remember to relax, relate, to release. Okay. But I love you all. Peace and blessings and stuff. I gotta go. Bye.